What's going on? It's your boy DG from DG Mindset, and I know what you're probably wondering. Where in the world has DG been? How come he's not putting out content? Where's the videos? Okay, I'm gonna tell you where I've been and what I've been doing. So for the past, I don't know, 3 months, I've been super inundated with other things, right? But through this quote unquote busyness, I started to realize that through talking with so many people all over the world, London, Switzerland, Dubai, Nebraska, California, I started to realize that all of these people, these different walks of life, these different ages, different genders, different worldviews, all had the same issues that I'm dealing with in my life. So I thought to myself, what if we create a free 3-step process to start helping people deal with this same issue that we all have? I know what you're probably wondering. What is the issue? It's your wounded inner child. We all have this wounded inner child. We all have this part of us that's fractured, that didn't feel like it was enough. It didn't feel like it was validated. It didn't feel like it was seen or heard emotionally. It did not feel like it got the approval of mom, dad, coach, employer, does not matter who. We didn't get what we feel like we needed. And it developed this wound, this tender infection that basically the ego spends its whole life protecting. So I started to realize this, and I said, why don't I create something that has helped me in my life to start helping everyone else? And that's where I've been. I've been in the lab cooking something up to help you to continue on your journey so you can start living the life of peace, fulfillment, and joy, the life that you've been destined to live. So this is why I developed my free 3-step process to helping healing your inner child. The first 3 steps, right, of us beginning to heal this fractured part of us. Because the reality of it is you're an infinite spirit that's self-knowing, it's infinite creativity, infinite intelligence. You are quote unquote perfect. That what you actually are, the I am. But there's this wound within us that happened within our childhood or sometime in our past that made us forget this. And this is why I'm here. I'm here to help you remember truly what you were before you forgot when you incarnated. So this course is going to break down the 3 steps to start healing those wounds. Step number 1, awareness. You cannot fix something that you are not aware of. This is us shining the flashlight of our awareness on this wound. Maybe I struggle with low self-esteem. I can never say no to somebody. I'm a pleaser. I'm an overachiever. I'm an underachiever. I'm a procrastinator. When you start understanding that these all tie back to wounds in your childhood, now I can use today's situation to start getting me back to the unconscious part of my childhood so I can start to mend those wounds. So this is why step 1, awareness was everything. Once you become aware of what the issue is, now it's time to acknowledge this is what it is. Not only acknowledging the wound, but acknowledging the child within you. Maybe you grew up and you didn't feel like you were seen or heard by dad, or maybe mom didn't give you what you needed emotionally. That wounded child inside of you who doesn't feel like it's enough is still carrying its life out today, even though you may be 40 years old. So maybe now you won't introduce yourself, or you're always constantly trying to make everybody happy because you want their approval. Why? Because you never got the approval from mom or dad growing up. But remember, mom and dad were just a placeholder until you could start giving yourself what you needed. This is why we call it self-validation, self-esteem, self-worth. It meant it came from the inside. So acknowledging that this was your childhood, but acknowledging that this is me. I need to give myself what I didn't feel like I got growing up. Once you've acknowledged this child within you, now you can move to step 3, which is acceptance. Accepting who you are and how you are. Accepting your childhood and everything that happened led you up until this point right now. And while you don't have it all figured out, you're learning. And through this evolution, through this process, you're just continuing to learn more about yourself. Acceptance is another cool word for the word forgiveness. Forgiveness means we accept that this is what it is. So when you can do these 3 steps of awareness, acknowledgement, and acceptance, now you can start to begin to mend the fractured part of you. And when you start understanding the value and what the inner child does in your life, everything that you create moving forward will be done at the same level of your healing in your inner child. So this is why in 2023, I stopped focusing on trying to grow my business, because I realized my business was going to be a reflection of the healing that I did on this little boy inside who never felt like he was good enough. So if I can make him whole, and if I can make him worthy, that makes the present day version of me worthy. That makes the present day version of me whole. And this version of me today is the one who's paving the way for tomorrow. If this resonates with you, make sure you sign up right now to receive the free 3-step process to you healing your inner child. So you can get the interactive workbook. You'll get almost an hour worth of content from me of me teaching and showing you how you get down into these tender wounds so you can start to live the life that you've been destined to live. As always, you know where to find me, at DG Mindset, all social media handles. Go to dgmindset.com. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you share this with at least one person so you can help them on their journey. And this, my friend, is how we make this world a better place. Until next time, be good.